वालेकुम सलाम।
Okay. So moles calculate we have discussed in the last classes. So here we have a few expressions to calculate the moles. For example, if you are provided with the mass of any substance, you will calculate the moles with this formula that you have to divide the mass of that substance with the AR or MR of that substance, you will be able to get the moles. Then if you have a number of particles of some substances provided and I have been asked you to calculate the moles, you will divide it with the Avogadro's numbers. Na is the Avogadro's number, which means 6.02 exponent 23 number of particles. Then if the substance is a gaseous, then at room temperature and pressure, you must know that its one volume occupies 24 decimeter cube or 24,000 centimeter cube. So this volume is called molar gas volume because it is of a 1 mole. And this volume is occupied by 1 mole at room temperature and pressure. Okay. So on the basis of this, I didn't have this one, another expression to find the moles. That moles equals to volume of a gas divided by 24 decimeter cube or 24,000 centimeter cube. Then we have a concentration. So what is basically a concentration? It's a amount of a solute present in a solution. That how much solute is present in the total solution, that is called concentration. Okay. So it can be represented in grams or moles as well. So see, if we divide the whatever the solute that we are dissolving in a solution, if we put its mass in numerator and put the volume of the solution in decimeter cube in denominator, then we will get the concentration in gram per dm cube. If we use instead of mass, we use moles of solute and divide it with the volume in decimeter cube, then it's mole per dm cube. Okay. And for example, sometimes examiner have given you to gram per dm cube and you have to convert it into mole per dm cube. So you have to just divide the mass because it's a gram and it's a mole. So you have to divide it with the MR or AR. You will get the gram per dm cube into mole per dm cube. So this is the conversion unit usually that we need. That's if there is a centimeter cube and we have to convert it into a decimeter cube, we divide it by 1,000. And in decimeter cube, multiply by 1,000 gives us centimeter cube. And in the same way, if there is a temperature in degrees Celsius and we need a temperature in Kelvin, we add them. Okay. So just note down the formula. So we are going to do a few questions. So everybody knows these formulas. Do it quickly.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
सर ये सारे लाइक 1 मोल्स के लिए है लाइक अगर एक 2 मोल्स और 3 मोल्स का कुछ आता है देन व्हाट डू वी डू
So for that, this is the formula. The relation is for 1 mole, which we have studied in the last class. But these formulas have, it's not for 1 mole. For example, if there are 3 moles and you have to find, you are given with the mass as well, and you have to find the MR. So you will put the value 3 over here, you will put the mass over here and make the MR subject.
ओके सर
अस्सलाम वालेकुम समी।
वालेकुम सलाम सर।
आप तो ये स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो भाई जल्दी से, या जल्दी से लिख लो। अगर सबने लिख लिया तो बता दें मुझे। Done? Okay. Is everybody done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, these are the conversions. Remember, when you have to convert centimeter cube into decimeter cube, you will divide by 1000. And when you have to convert decimeter cube into centimeter cube, you will multiply by 1000. Okay. Now, see, there are few questions. Now, see, here, there is mass in these three questions. If you look at in these three questions, there is a volume and it's a gas. And in these three questions, there are number of particles. So you are going to choose the formula depending upon the quantity given. So we have these three formulas. For example, mole is equals to mass upon AR or MR. And then the other formula is mole is equals to volume of gas is equals to 24 decimeter cube or 24,000 centimeter cube. And then we have a third formula of mole, that mole is equals to number of particles what are given divided by Avogadro's number, right? So for the first three questions, what we are going to use, we are going to use this formula to find the moles because here the mass is given. For the second questions, we are going to use this formula. So see here the volume is in centimeter cube. So we will use the volume in the centimeter cube only. And for the rest of these questions, these two, we are going to use Avogadro's number. And for the last one, I will tell you the next question. Okay, first solve all of these and WhatsApp me as soon as possible. Do it quickly. I'm just solving a one simple question. For example, 9 grams. Oops. So mole is equals to mass upon MR because it's a water, it's a molecule. So there is a 9. And what is the MR of water? Oxygen is 16 and 16 plus
18.
2, 18. Yeah, very good, 18. So I will get 0.5 moles. Okay. Here it's a gas and it's 2000 centimeter cube, right? So volume divided by 24,000 because it's in centimeter cube. So I will use the volume in the formula that is centimeter cube. So it is going to be 2000 divided by 24,000 will give me the moles. And then here mole is equals to particles divided by Avogadro's number. So here the particles are 9.2 exponent 23 and the Avogadro's number are 6.02 exponent 23. So complete all 8 questions and WhatsApp me as quick. So we will proceed further. चलें आप भी start कर दीजिए बेटा. रोहिल का है ऑनलाइन.
सर वो ऑनलाइन देता है सर मैं उसको बोला था उसने बोला वो बॉक्स चल रहा है बॉक्स के बाद ही है
Okay. Who left? Okay, Khatija. For second one, it's 230 divided by 46. And what is the answer?
5.
5. Very good. Then 2.25 divided by
40.
3. Very good. So what will be the answer then?
5.6.
0.056. Very good. More. And here 2000 divided by 24.
0.08.
0.083. And here what we will do? Yes, 700 divided by 24,000 centimeter cube, because it's in centimeter cube as well. So what moles we will got over here? 0.029 mole. Okay. Then here it's a 210 and again 24,000. So what will be the answer?
0.007.
0.0087 more. Okay, so here it's 1.5. Is it 1.5 moles? For 7. Calculator नहीं ला रहे आप हैं? D. Can anyone confirm me the answer for 7? Is it 1.5 mole?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then again, it's the number of atoms. So 3.0 exponent 22 divided by 6.02 exponent 23.
अरे 7 में कितने डेसिमल प्लेस हो सकते हैं?
2, you can put a 2 decimal place.
Sure.
क्यों, क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
नहीं 1.53 है ना, तो समझ नहीं आ रहा ना, लाइक 1.5 करें
ओके ओके, देखें 1.53 है ना, तो दो तरीके, अगर एग्जाम आप 1.53 लिख दें, ठीक है, डेट इज करेक्ट. अदरवाइज 1.5, क्योंकि जब आप इसे राउंड ऑफ करेंगे 3 सिग्निफिकेंट फिगर्स पे, तो ये भी हो जाएगा, ठीक है. मगर अगर आपके कैलकुलेटर में एग्जामिनर ने कुछ नहीं बोला और आपके कैलकुलेटर में 1.5 देखें, अगर 3 के बाद कोई और फिगर है,
हाँ, और लाइक 1.528 है ऐसा करके.
अच्छा ठीक है. हाँ, अगर 1.528 और फिर आगे कुछ है और एग्जामिनर आपको 3 सिग्निफिकेंट फिगर्स लिखने को बोलता है, तो आप क्या लिखेंगे? 1.53 जो आपने मुझे बताया, ठीक है. और अगर 2 सिग्निफिकेंट फिगर्स लिखने को बोलता है तो आप इसे 1.5 कर देंगे, ठीक है.
सही है.
तो ज्यादा अप्रोप्रिएट ये कि आप 2 डेसिमल या जो है 3 सिग्निफिकेंट फिगर्स में आंसर लिख दिया करें, ठीक है. यहां तक क्लियर है सबको? अगर किसी को कोई कंफ्यूजन है इसमें तो प्लीज पूछ लें। ओके, अब जरा लास्ट वाला क्वेश्चन देख लें। इसमें आपको क्या बोला है, 100 सेंटीमीटर क्यूब। तो ये सेंटीमीटर क्यूब क्वांटिटी कौन सी है?
वॉल्यूम।
वॉल्यूम of 0.1 mole per dm cube. What does mole per dm cube means? Which quantity it is?
कंसंट्रेशन, मास ऑफ सॉल्यूशन।
Concentration. हमने दो यूनिट्स डिस्कस किए थे, ग्राम पर डेसीमीटर क्यूब या मोल पर डेसीमीटर क्यूब, दोनों किसके होते हैं? कॉन्सेंट्रेशन के होते हैं। नाउ यू हैव टू फाइंड द मोल्स। सो फॉर दिस वी हैव अ फॉर्मूला that mole is equals to concentration times volume in decimeter cube, और अदरवाइज इस फॉर्मूले को इस तरह भी अक्सर जगहों पे लिखा होता है, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन इज इक्वल्स टू मोल्स अपॉन वॉल्यूम इन डेसीमीटर क्यूब। तो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कितनी है? 0.1 है। अच्छा, वॉल्यूम हमारे पास सेंटीमीटर क्यूब में दिया हुआ है, तो वॉल्यूम को आप हमेशा क्या करेंगे? डीएम क्यूब में कन्वर्ट करेंगे, सो डिवाइड बाय 1000। आई थिंक आंसर आएगा 0.01। जी, यहाँ तक कि कन्वर्जन आ गई करनी सबको, कि किसी भी सब्सटेंस की इफ you are provided with the one quantity and you have to identify the other one, how you will do it. Now who left? जी, कंप्लीट हो गया यहाँ तक सबका?
Yes, sir.
यस सर।
फॉर्मूला सबको समझ में आ गया?
सर एक नीचे बोलिए।
पिक्चर लेना।
सर वो हो गया सर।
तो फॉर्मूलाज में दोबारा रिपीट कर रहा हूँ। मोल इज इक्वल्स टू मास अपॉन AR और MR। मोल इज इक्वल्स टू वॉल्यूम ऑफ अ गैस डिवाइडेड बाय 24 डीएम क्यूब और 24,000 सेंटीमीटर क्यूब। Third, mole is equals to number of particles divided by Avogadro's number. And the fourth one, number of moles is equals to concentration times volume in decimeter cube. अच्छा, वॉल्यूम ऑफ गैस वाला फॉर्मूला हम सिर्फ गैस के लिए यूज करते हैं, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन वाला फॉर्मूला सिर्फ सॉल्यूशंस के लिए यूज होता है, ठीक है ना? अब ये वाले आप लोगों के टास्क हैं, जरा ये कन्वर्जन्स कैसे करेंगे मुझे करके व्हाट्सएप कीजिए। पिछले क्वेश्चन सारे कंप्लीट हो गए आप सबके? प्रीवियस पेज वाले किसी का कोई रहता तो नहीं है? प्लीज सोल्यूशन अपना मुझे एक एक क्वेश्चन कर लेंगे जाए तो मुझे अटेम्प्ट हुआ हुआ दिखा दें ताकि मैं आपको बता दूं कि सही कर रहे हैं या नहीं।
सर सल्फर का एमआर क्या होता है?
AR पीरियोडिक टेबल नहीं है आपके पास?
आई मीन एआर। सर वो मेरा फट गया।
32।
सर
यस।
इसमें लाइक वॉल्यूम स्पेसिफाइड नहीं है कि सेंटीमीटर क्यूब डीएम कितना, हम कोई भी ले लेना
इन विच?
इन व्हेन वी आर टेकिंग आउट द वॉल्यूम।
Yeah, you can write in
Okay.
any volume.
डन सर।
देन मुझे व्हाट्सएप पे भेजें।
ओके।
जी कितने कितने क्वेश्चंस हो गए? ओके।
सर ये वॉल्यूम ऑफ गैस वाले में जो है हम सेंटीमीटर क्यूब में करेंगे या डीएम क्यूब में?
You can do in either, but you have to mention the volume, the unit of volume. That's important.
ओके सर।
Yes, how many you guys have done? First three are done. Here you have to calculate the mass. Isn't it like this? 2.8 times 17, then 0.64 times 64, and 0.012 times 98. And then over here, 3.4 multiplied by 24. So what value we got?
81.6.
81.6, and after 6 there is no figure? No, 81.6 decimeter cube. So here 0.040 times 24,
0.96.
0.96
96.
decimeter cube, and 0.0076. For example, if I take a 24,000, then it will be in centimeter cube. Yes. What is the answer over here? If you are using 24,000 centimeter cube.
182.4.
Sir, 182.
182.4. Okay. Now calculate the number of particles from these three. लाइबा हो गए बेटा सारे? इतनी हो गए?
Yes, sir.
ओके, ये सबके हो गए? अम्मार, समीन, मुस्तफ़ा।
जी सर, डन।
Okay. So we have two moles and we have to find the number of particles. So you have to just multiply them with the Avogadro's number. So 0.0034 multiplied by 6.02 exponent 23 and 0.177 multiplied by 6.02 exponent 23. Okay. So when you will solve it, you will get the answers. Okay. Now, how you will do such kind of a question? Yes, Manahil. Can you tell me how you will do it this one? Now you are provided with the volume of a gas and they have asked you to find the, yes, what you need to find? Mass. Okay. So which, if we have a volume or if we have anything else, in which quantity which we can convert it into easily?
Moles.
Moles, very good. See, every quantity have a relation with the mole. So every quantity will easily be converted into the moles. So whenever you have a questions like this, for example, when one quantity is given like volume and they are asking you the mass, in previous questions, we did two things. We first turned the different quantities into the moles. And then here we are moles and moles into different quantities back. So mole is the common thing and every quantity can be converted into moles very easily. Now, in this question, if you guys see, they have given you the volume and they are asking you the mass. So what you will do first, you will first convert it into moles, and from moles, you will use the second expression and you will turn it into a mass. Is this understandable?
Yes, sir.
So try these questions quickly. नींद आ रही है आपको बहुत ज़्यादा।
सर पहले का आंसर 14.9 आ रहा है।
This one is
सर
14.9.
मैं जी
Yeah, it's correct.
Sir, the second one is 851.58.
Second one,
Yes.
852 है सर.
or second one, it's, let me check. It's 1.5. It's 85.2. So for first one, first dividing it with 24,000 centimeter cube will give me the moles, and then multiplying those moles with the MR, I will get the answer over here. In the same way, I have a number of particles given. So if I divide it with the Avogadro's number, I will get the moles. And then if I multiply it with the MR, which is 342 for this compound, I will get the answer. And in the last case, we have a volume and concentration. So we'll follow the formula of moles, that 0.15 concentration times volume, and that volume must be converted into decimeter cube. So we'll divide it with 1000. So as a result, we will get the moles, and then we will multiply it with the MR. We will able to get the mass of that substance. Is this understandable?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now after this, do the next one. Done? Okay, so again, you have to find the number of particles, so you have to convert it into moles. So mass is given, you will divide it with the MR, you will get the moles, and then if you get the moles, you will multiply it with the Avogadro's number to get the number of particles. Then here it's a volume of a gas, and it's a centimeter cube. So I will use 24,000 centimeter cube to turn into moles, and then multiply with the 6.02 exponent 23 to get the number of particles. And here in the third one, we are provided with the concentration and the volume. So volume must be divided by 1000 to turn into dm cube. Then concentration, so it will gives me the moles, and moles times 6.02 exponent 23 will give me the number of particles. You're still here? Is this clear? Yes, Khatija, Ammar, Aisha, Abdul Sami, Mustafa, Saad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now after this, they have asking you to find the volume by providing the mass of a gas. So as I have told you, when there are two different kinds of the quantities, you will first convert them into moles. So 450 divided by the MR, and MR of this would be 64, will give you the moles. And then if you multiply with 24, you will get the volume in decimeter cube. And if you multiply it with 24,000, you will get the volume in centimeter cube. In the same way, if I am giving with these number of particles, I have to divide it with Avogadro's number to find the number of moles, and multiplying those number of moles with, 24 decimeter cube will give me the volume in decimeter cube, and 24,000 centimeter cube will give me the volume in 20. That's so. जी यहाँ तक कर लिया सबने? Done? Okay. This is the task. इस क्लास से पहले कंप्लीट कर लीजिएगा. नेक्स्ट क्लास में मैं एग्जांपल आपको ये समझा दूंगा कि क्या है ये, and then we will move to the actual stoichiometric calculations. ठीक है, इसकी पिक्चर ले लें सब. ठीक है. Yes, everyone, what you done with the screenshot?
Yes, sir.
So we'll discuss it in the next class, and we will continue the questions in next class. Okay, take care everyone. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, sir.
Allah
Allah
Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.